What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Terrence T here today, doing a little mechanic work, and I just thought to go ahead and make a video of this right quick, since there's not too many videos on this particular type of mechanic work. Today I'm doing a swap out of the reservoir tank on the power steering pump on a 2013 Chrysler 300 C-Class. And let me take you over here to the car to show you what I've done so far. What I had to do is I took the passenger side tire off and then get up under here and show you guys. Took this splash guard cover down. There had little pendants in all the way around. Took them out, and the actual pump was right here. I've already taken the pump out. I've got it over there in the back of the truck, and I'm gonna take you guys over there and show you what I'm gonna do to it, and show you the part that I ordered for it, and see what I had to undo: the pump, the hoses, and electrical connections. And I actually had to, I took the bracket off, which was, I thought would be the easiest way for me, and took the bracket off that it was mounted to, which is pretty easy. And let me get up under here and take the splash guard cover off, which is, you don't see here, had little screws on it in order to get all the way up under here. And there was actually 4 screws holding the pump on, which I could have taken off, but the 4th screw was up top behind the washer, windshield washer reservoir, so I couldn't, it was too tight, so I just decided to take the bracket off and get to it. But there's a closer look at this. Is a metal line for the pump, and there's your other hose that takes it all. There's my electrical connections and stuff. But let me take you over to the pump. Okay, this is the actual pump that came off of the 300, and this is the reservoir tank that I'm going to be swapping out. Actually, it's going to be the washer rings in here, the rubber. And what has happened is the car started to, the steering on the car started making a little grunting sound. And if you catch it before, you know, it gets too bad, you can just add some power steering fluid to it to get you on your way where you're going. But eventually you're gonna have to swap out the O-rings in here, which are inside this plate right here. So I'm gonna take that off, and we're gonna swap those out. I'm just gonna swap the whole tank out. But here's the part number 603939, and I actually went online and YouTube and saw a video of a guy doing this. I can't really call his name right now, but I'll put a description, a link in the description down below to that video. He actually did a real informative job. This is a quick one that I'm doing right now to show you, see if this thing, that's the actual problem. But see, you can see right here where the leakage was. It's leaking from those O-rings in there. And I actually took the car for a spin about a month ago. Excuse the traffic. Took the car for a spin about a month ago when I found out where the power steering pump actually was, and filled it up with power steering fluid. And by the time I got where I was going, I couldn't hardly steer the vehicle. So hopefully the pump's not burned up. I don't think it is, because this is like a $1,200 pump. So I don't think it's burned up. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's just those the O-rings in there. So yeah, this is the part show you what came in. This is a Dorman part number 603939. This is what's going to actually be going in. It's going to fit just like that. And these are the O-rings that we're going to be replacing. And they probably, the ones in here probably just gotten flat, and that's why it started leaking. So let me take this off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take these Allen screws out using a number 7 Allen wrench, Allen tool. I got a drill bit, so we're going to back them out. One on the bottom, 2, one on the other side bottom, 3, and one on the underside of the fill, 4. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna break them by hand with this tool that I have here. This is a Bostic hand grip. It fits my Allen bit. So we're gonna break them. I've already broke that one, so I'm gonna loosen that one up, and we're gonna break the bottom one. There we go. Just back them out just a little bit. Break the underside. Top one. So take that off and back it out. Back it out. I prefer you break them by hand instead of using a power tool. That way you don't risk breaking the bolt or stripping out your threads in there. Okay, this whole unit came off. See that? So that whole unit come off. We've got fluid leaking. Okay, so just stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. Just want to give you guys a look at the inside of the pump, the mechanism of it. You see there's a shaft with a slot in it. So when you put your pump back together, you want to make sure that slot lines up with that male end right there on the inside. It fits, it interlocks itself. And also you want to make sure you clean this off so there's no grit around here. So we're gonna wipe that off, and there's your ring. There's the first O-ring, and the second one should be on the back side of this. Second one should be back here. So we're gonna take that off and we're gonna put that in. Be right back. Okay, guys, excuse the lighting. I'm working out of the back of my truck right here, and also excuse the traffic noise next to a road here. Doing a little quick job, and the other O-ring is in between the reservoir tank and this piece of the pump. So I'm gonna take that off and show y'all right quick. And what you do, you just pick this up and you hold it, and you just give it a little, and it comes out. And there's the other part. There's the tank, a little coloration there, and there's your inside of your pump. Get y'all up. Y'all see the O-ring where my thumb is? There's another O-ring washer, so we're gonna take that off and put the new ones in. There's one where my thumb is. Let me try to place my camera here, y'all. Just bear with me. We're gonna get you right. There we go. I'm pouring here. Well, let's do this. There's the O-ring. And there's the other O-ring. Alright. Let me just yeah, they're flat. Use a screw flathead. Pry it out. Come on, baby. Okay, I got the O-rings off and out. And I just want to point out something. They are not the same size. So you get the you got a smaller one and a larger one. See that? Larger, small one. Small one goes on the outer lip of this. I cleaned out that groove. The smaller O-ring is gonna go around this. You're gonna bring a larger O-ring over here around this plate here. Okay. Can I show y'all this? Okay, now we're gonna we've got the pump reassembled, and we're gonna be tightening down the bolts that are going in there using the tool here. And what we're gonna do is we'll cat a corner just like you're putting on your tire lug nuts. Get them threaded in, not so tight. I've already put this one in, so I'm screwing it down. Okay. Last one. There. Okay, you want to hand tighten this thing down. Just like you do your lug nuts. You can torque them out too. I think it's 89 inch-pounds. I don't have anything to torque it with, so I'll try to remember how much force it took me to take them out. Okay. We're not going to tighten them down too tight. There we go. Yeah, that's tight enough. But we're going to make sure we don't have any leaks before we reassemble the entire thing. We're going to put it in there and actually fill up the reservoir. And there you have it. Watch the electrical connections and make sure we didn't get anything down in there, which we didn't. Okay. Pump's ready to get back reinstalled on the car. Okay, we've got the pump installed back onto the bracket, and there's a bolt. There's the bolt that was on the back side that I couldn't get to. That one. We got two on the underside. Right here. that one, and that one. And you just got 2 bolts that attach to the frame of the vehicle. The 2 long bolts. And I took something else loose. There's a nut that goes on that bolt right there. That's going to hold your bracket to the front frame of the car, front bumper rather. There's a bracket up on there also, but I chose just to take that wing nut off. So let's get back to installing this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now the pump is back installed onto the vehicle, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to fill the reservoir, which is you feel here. The only way you're going to be able to fill this thing is you're going to have to take the passenger side tire off and undo the rivets up under here. Take that splash guard down, gain access to this. Take your cap off and go ahead on try to fill it. You're gonna have to be able to pour it, because I don't think a funnel is gonna fit up under there. So right now I'm gonna fill it and let it sit for a while to see if there are any leaks, and if not, we're gonna put everything back, fasten everything down on the undercarriage, and we're gonna crank her up and see if there's any noise or hesitation. Alrighty, we have everything back together. We have the power steering pump full and capped off. Now we're gonna crank her up and see if this thing really works, if that was the problem. So here we go. Okay, here we are. Smooth, one-handed, smooth. All right, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and one other thing, when you're filling your power steering reservoir, on the initial fill up, you want to crank your car up, let it run for a minute, either turn it to the left or to the right, and then you want to cut your car off and check the level, make sure it's topped off. This is Terrence T. Thank you all for watching.